the story of Mary, Maryam, and Jesus, Isa, in the Quran. A long time ago, in a small town, there was a pious and righteous woman named Hannah. She was the mother of Mary, Maryam. When Hannah was expecting a child, she prayed to God and said, "O my Lord, I dedicate my child to your service." But when she gave birth, she was surprised to see that the baby was a girl. She said, "O Lord, I have given birth to a girl." Even though she thought a boy would serve God better, God had a special plan for Mary. Mary grows up under God's protection. Mary was a blessed child. She grew up under the care of Prophet Zechariah, who took care of her in the temple. Something amazing happened in her life. Whenever Zechariah visited her, he found that she had food that no one had given her. He asked, "O Mary, where did this food come from?" Mary replied, "It is from God. He provides for whomever he wishes." Zechariah was amazed by this miracle, the angel's visit, and the miraculous pregnancy. One day, an angel appeared before Mary while she was alone. She was afraid and said, "If you fear God, stay away from me." But the angel said, "I am a messenger from your Lord. I bring you good news. You will have a son, a pure child." Mary was shocked and asked, "How can I have a child when no man has ever touched me?" The angel replied, "This is God's command. When he decides something, he only says, 'Be,' and it is." This was a great miracle. Mary was chosen to give birth to a special child without a father, the birth of Jesus, Isa. Mary left her town and traveled far away. When the time came to give birth, she was in great pain and sat under a date palm tree. She cried out, "I wish I had died before this." But God sent her a message. "Do not be sad. Shake the trunk of the palm tree, and fresh dates will fall for you. Eat and drink and be happy." Soon after, Mary gave birth to her son, Jesus, Isa, a great prophet of God. Mary returns to her people. Mary carried her newborn baby back to her people. But when they saw her with a child, they were shocked and angry. "Mary, what have you done? Your parents were good people." Mary did not speak. Instead, she pointed to baby Jesus. The people said, "How can we speak to a baby?" Suddenly, baby Jesus began to speak. He said, "I am a servant of God. He has given me a book and made me a prophet." The people were amazed. This was another miracle from God. The miracles of Jesus, Isa. As Jesus grew up, God gave him many miracles to prove his prophethood. 1. He made a bird out of clay and breathed into it, and it became alive, with God's permission. 2. He healed blind people and those with leprosy. 3. He brought the dead back to life, with God's permission. 4. He spoke as a baby to defend his mother. Jesus was a great prophet who taught people to worship one God and be kind to one another. God saves Jesus from his enemies. Some people did not like Jesus and his teachings. They planned to kill him, but God saved him and took him up to heaven. God says in the Quran, "They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it appeared so to them." Muslims believe that Jesus is still alive in heaven and will return to earth one day before the end of time. Lesson from the story. The story of Mary and Jesus teaches us that God's power is unlimited. He can do anything. Mary was a pure and chosen woman. Jesus was a great prophet of God, not God's son. God always helps and protects his righteous servants.